Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were previously advised by a royal historian to use an alternative title to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were spotted on a rare outing this week. The pair were snapped making the 5-minute journey to Oprah Winfrey's 7-acre estate. According to several reports, they spent around an hour at the TV host's home. The visit has sparked claims that they may be preparing for another tell-all interview, following on from their bombshell 2021 televised talk. However, nothing has been confirmed, neither by Meghan and Harry or Winfrey. They have only recently returned to the US, where they permanently reside, having spent some time in the UK earlier this month for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. It was the first time most members of the royal family had the chance to meet the newest addition to the Sussex family, Lilibet, who was born in June of last year. Much has been said about the tot and her brother, Archie, and their entitlement to royal titles. Similar things have been asked about Meghan and Harry, as while the pair dropped the use of their HRH titles on stepping down as senior royals, they still use the names Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Meghan used the royal title for her children's book, The Bench. At the time of its publication, debate was rife over whether she was right to use the Duchess moniker, with Marlene Koenig, a royal historian, suggesting that she and Harry use a different type of title. Speaking to Express.co.uk, she said the pair might just use Sussex after their names, and explained, "If you look at other members of the family or peers or heir to peerages, Beatrice and Eugenie do not use their titles in their jobs. On their work websites it's Beatrice York, Eugenie York. Uncle Charles, Earl Spencer, he's written several books, but doesn't use his title on his books, he uses Charles Spencer. The Earl of Harewood, whose father was the Queen's first cousin, was a producer, he used Lascelles, the family name, as his title. So, I think they should step away from using their titles, they should just use Meghan Sussex, Harry Sussex, there is so much precedent for that, especially in the US. Windsor, England, Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan, will stop using their loftiest royal titles, give up state funding and repay at least $3 million in taxpayer money used to refurbish their official residence at Windsor Castle under an agreement announced by Buckingham Palace on Saturday. The unusual deal, negotiated by aides to Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Harry and other senior family members, is intended to end a crisis that erupted 10 days ago when the couple abruptly announced plans to step back from their royal duties and spend part of each year in North America. However civil, the agreement codifies one of the most dramatic ruptures within the British royal family since King Edward VIII abdicated the throne in 1936 to marry an American woman, Wallis Simpson. It is a spectacle that has enthralled and divided Britain, overshadowing even the country's impending departure from the European Union, and has provoked conversations around the world about race, privilege and tradition. The couple plan to spend a majority of their time outside Britain, initially in Canada but later likely in the United States as well, according to officials at the palace. They will continue to carry out limited duties on behalf of the Queen and will retain another of their royal titles, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Harry will also remain a prince and sixth in line of succession. But under the deal, the couple will no longer use their most exclusive titles His Royal Highness or Her Royal Highness because they will no longer be working royals. They will be allowed to earn money in the private sector, though palace officials said the Duke and Duchess had agreed that whatever work they pursued would uphold the values of Her Majesty, a phrase intended to allay fears that they will overly commercialize their ties to the House of Windsor. The Queen instructed her family last Monday to come to an agreement with the Duke and Duchess after an extraordinary family conclave at her country residence, Sandringham, during which she said she would reluctantly accept their desire to break away and chart their own future. The drama has plunged the royal family into perhaps its greatest crisis since the 1997 death of Diana, Princess of Wales, the mother of Harry and his older brother, Prince William. There have been reports of a bitter rift between the two princes, and the couple's announcement blindsided the palace. Meghan, who returned to Canada afterward to be with their son, Archie, appears increasingly isolated within the family. The couple has had a toxic relationship with Britain's tabloids, which soured on Meghan after initially giving her rapturous coverage, a 38-year-old American actress with a mixed-race background who brought a breath of fresh air into one of the country's most revered but hidebound institutions. Image's most revered but hidebound